All right. The ability to access quality health care without a wait, that's the issue right there, is crucial. Hospitals nationwide are reporting extended delays because patients who do not need severe care are still forced to use hospital resources. A new partnership between the healthcare platform Transcarent and ViewFi aims to solve that problem for one of the largest groups, orthopedic patients. Joining us now, the founder of ViewFi, former world #1 tennis player Andy Roddick. Also with us, the CEO of Transcarent, Glenn Tullman. Good to have you both with us this morning. Andy, is it personal for you? I mean, what brought you to this collaboration?
Well, I was familiar with the problem, and thank you for having us on this morning. But in sitting a month into COVID, and I would host these kind of nightly meetups over a glass of wine, and kind of ask what was going on and what people saw, what was going to be expedited by this this terrible situation that we were all in. A couple of my doctor friends, one that was my personal orthopedic doctor during my tennis career, we're basically talking about how difficult it was to deal with the expectation of being able to diagnose someone for musculoskeletal orthopedic injury over FaceTime, which is early days of COVID, what the expectation was. So I was curious. I called the next day. I said, is this something that can actually be built? If we fix the software side, obviously you have the medical expertise. Is this something where we can provide at scale people with the same level of expertise that I got during my playing career, while also trying to save money and time? And so we're here with ViewFi, and we couldn't be more excited about our partnership with Glenn and the team at Transcarent. All
right, so let's ask Glenn the question: is it possible?
It is possible. Transcarent has always been about how do we make it easier for people to access high quality, affordable care. And this was a perfect fit for us, because the challenge today is people have to wait sometimes a week or 2 weeks to see a physician. Sometimes they go directly to a surgeon. And Andy's brilliance was to say, how do I give people the same kind of care that I received when I was playing across the world? And a lot of that care, in some cases, he had to fly back just to see his doctors. And now, as we learned from the pandemic, you can provide high quality care, over video. So he put the software and the best doctors in the world together, and now we can offer that to people within 2 days. So imagine now something happens to you, you've got pain, you don't know what to do. You shouldn't go out and get surgery. You shouldn't go out and get a digital app, even though I love digital apps. What you should do is get an orthopedic consult from the best doctor you can find. That's what together we're making happen with this partnership between ViewFi and Transcarent. So pretty exciting times.
Okay, and nice announcement of the partnership, but I think before they go, you have a tennis question for Andy Roddick.
Hey, Andy, sorry, we gotta ask a tennis question. Yeah. I went to my first Roland Garros last week. Novak Djokovic wins his 23rd Grand Slam title. Not the most popular of great tennis players in the world, but the argument now is that he's got the most Grand Slam titles. Is this guy now officially the greatest tennis player in history?
Yeah, I mean, I think we have to include obviously Serena Williams in that conversation.
Sorry, men's tennis players. Men's tennis players.
Yeah, totally. Yeah, I said on Twitter afterwards, I said, you might like another player more, you might be emotionally attached to someone more, you might like their playing style more, but it's impossible to make a numerical argument against history with regards to Novak Djokovic being the most accomplished player of all time, and he's still going. His body doesn't look like an older body that's in the sunset of his career. He still looks young and dominant, and man, he is just a master of tactics, taking care of his body. Early on in his career, he would cramp. He would kind of get into trouble in really extreme conditions, and to be able to turn that over the course of a career is something to be admired.
Very cool. I'm a fan of
At Transcarent, we still like Andy best, though.
Yeah.
We still like Andy best.
Well, I'll tell you, man, at the peak of his power, there was nothing more terrifying than a first serve from Andy Roddick when he was at his best. I saw that a couple times, and man, I've never seen anything else like it.
That would make a bruise. So I'm a fan of Iga Swiatek, just FYI. Watch her, right? Right, yep. Andy?
She's phenomenal. She's won 4 slams now, kind of. in the tornado of the big three and Serena retiring, this storyline is getting lost a little bit. But she is, three-time Roland Garros winner, won our U.S. Open last year. Just history being made all the time. And if she had a problem, she could probably get in touch with her doctor and get a consult very quickly with you. It would be very, she wouldn't have to fly across the universe for it.
Okay.
Mika just likes because her name is Iga. It sounds like Mika.
No,
that's the thing.
she's Polish. Yeah. Okay. I am going to give you guys the award for taking tennis questions and making them, bringing them right back.
Great pivot.
Very good.
Great
very
pivot.
well done. Andy Roddick, Glenn Tillman, thank you both very much.